Tremont Smith, the deep men. Really intriguing ball game in Houston, and we're underway on Fox. Tremont Smith, a yard deep in the end zone. Former Bronco looking for some running room. Finds a bit of a crease and is across the 35.
18.
And on first down, a handoff to Nick Chubb, and Chubb a couple to the 38-yard line. Dalton Schultz motioning out. Pocket collapsing, ball tipped and incomplete. Almost able to snare it even after the tip was Christian Kirk.
We'll have to see how that is impacted this afternoon.
Third down and 8. Stroud fires complete. First down. That's Nico Collins back in the lineup. And C.J. Stroud, when we talked with him this week, jumbo package again with the 6th offensive lineman for Houston and a fresh set of downs. Harrison Bryant, the motion man. This is Woody Marks. And Marks wriggles forward for a yard.
Allows you to make changes at the line of scrimmage, get into the right play.
On second down, it's Marks again, and he is stonewalled at the 49-yard line. Really good help from Talanoa. They converted on 3rd and 8 a moment ago. Can they do it again on 3rd and 8? Defense showing pressure. Stroud hit as he throws toward the sideline. It's caught. Christian Kirk's first grab since his return for a first.
And this is outstanding because Christian Kirk right here, he's going to run the route from the inside and run a little corner route right there. It's a little bit of a high-low, a nice throw by C.J. Stroud. But he had Dalton Schultz, his safety blanket, on an in route right in front of him with room to run. That shows you the confidence that C.J. Stroud is playing with today.
Not allowed an opening drive touchdown in the last 12 games, including the playoff. Stroud looking through his progressions. Now he'll just tuck it and run. Picks up a yard to the 38-yard line. Greenlaw and Roach combined.
Because you can't just turn one side of the field over to a player.
Pressure coming again. Xavier Hutchinson with the grab. Moss out there in coverage. Hufanga coming on the pressure. All-pro, Pro Bowler with San Francisco. Really nice pickup as a free agent for Denver. To the sideline, there's that safety blanket, Dalton Schultz, but really well defended by Brandon Jones. Stroud on the roll to the sideline, and it's caught by Christian Kirk into the jumbo package. 6 offensive linemen. Woody Marks with the carry, picking his way up the middle and steps around some traffic to get inside the 24-yard line. On 2nd and 5, off the play fake. Stroud on the run, being chased, and he throws it incomplete. He looked up, saw Zach Allen hot on his heels. 13th play of this opening drive. They had a 16-play opening drive last week that resulted in 3. Stroud looking, pocket collapsing, he's in trouble, and they got him. Zach Allen finally able to get to C.J. Stroud. 37 sacks this year for the Denver Broncos and a loss of 9.
And again, it's that push. And you're only going to go with 4 pass rushers here. And again, it's going to be the middle. They're going to push that center right there. Just straight back. Just a great job by Zach Allen against Laken Tomlinson, just pushing it.
Field goal try of 51 for Fairbairn, and it is no good. Cortland Sutton was the motion man, and Bo Nix in the shotgun, facing a 4-man rush. Nix to the sideline, and a diving pluck by Cortland Sutton. 2nd and 10, and the first carry for J.K. Dobbins. And as much as you talk about this defense and Bo Nix, J.K. Dobbins has been outstanding. 3rd down and 2. It's Dobbins again, finds a crease, and Dobbins down to the 47 of Houston. Jalen Petrie, 20th season, signed this week, elevated from the practice squad, and the 41-year-old in there for the first time, and they run behind him. Dobbins to the edge. He's got a first down and out of bounds at the Houston 35, chased out by Derek Stingley.
You know, here's Derek Stingley right here, and then here's our guy, Mercedes Lewis is at the end line. He's blocking Will Anderson one-on-one. He occupies him enough. Derek Stingley Jr. is the guy that's open. He's the one that has to come up. He's hesitating a little bit. And J.K. Dobbins is a testament to his work ethic throughout his career.
He is a physical marvel. Nix to the air, looking down the sideline for Troy Franklin, and it's incomplete. Takes us to 2nd and 10, and it takes us to our first game. It did not net anything. 2nd and 10 at the 35 of the Texans. R.J. Harvey, the rookie from Central Florida, pounds the right side for 2. See if the Texans can get the pass rush going. They rush 4. Nix steps up in the pocket, throws it short, and it's incomplete. Was looking for Tyler Bidet, could never secure it. Special Teams Player of the Month in October, was hitting from 62 this direction in pregame, and it's blocked! The kick is blocked, and it's Danico Autry with his 14th career blocked kick. He's now blocked 6 field goals in his career, 7 extra points, throw a punt in. He's the block specialist. And Danico Autry does it again.
118.
Off the play fake. Stroud to the sideline, just threw that one away.
And get that block. And it's a longer kick, so it's going to be a short trajectory.
Here comes pressure. Stroud hits his man in stride. Dalton Schultz on the run. Inside the 15 of Denver and down at the 13.
There he is going in motion. You see Alex Singleton dropping out right there as he tries to run over to get to Dalton Schultz. He's running that post into the center of the field. And we talked about Talanoa Hufanga as well, how involved he is. He was pulled out of the play, but a phenomenal throw.
First down and 10 in the red zone. It's Chubb. Picks his way over the right side and then a little power at the end of the run to get to the 8.
With the opponent, do you have negative plays on the offensive side of the ball?
2nd and 6. Stroud dancing around, trying to buy some time. Finds a lane on the run. Stroud to the 5. Diving down. A flag in the end zone as Stroud is down near the 2. Singleton and Jones cover him up.
Holding. Defense number 22. Penalties half the distance from the end of the play. 118.
Bryant, the tight end, in motion. The hand is to Chubb. He tried to go airborne, and before he could get liftoff, he was yanked back down. British Brooks trying to power to the goal line. He gets to the goal line, but it doesn't look like he's in. 3rd and goal from the half-yard line. Stroud, the give to Brooks at the fullback spot, trying to get in. Extra push towards the goal line, and the initial signal is down short. Big early play in this game. Huge. 4th and goal, and we've got a whistle and flags, and a false start against Houston.
False start. Offense number 79. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
For Kaimi Fairbairn, good snap and hold, and the kick for Fairbairn this time is good. His 20th straight made field goal inside of 50. Tyler Bidet and R.J. Harvey are the deep men. This is Bidet, a yard deep, and he'll take a knee for the touchback. 1st and 10 at the 35. Petrie showing blitz. Dobbins on the carry, and an ankle yank by Azeez Al-Shire. Straight drop for Nix with time down the sideline, floats it up beautifully, and the ball knocked away from Franklin by Kamari Lassiter. Texans in these situations love to get pressure with just 4. They rush 4 here, and the screen is batted down by Danielle Hunter. It's incomplete. That pass rush is relentless on the edge from Anderson and Hunter, and this time Danielle Hunter makes the play.
And they're a great screen game to the outside, but I think this is going to be tough. Look at how
5 incompletions to start a game, a career high for Bo Nix. Jalen Knoll from the 21-yard line. Outstanding coverage. You cannot cover it better than J.L. Skinner did right there. Nowhere to go for Jalen Knoll.
Are outstanding at getting pressure with just 4 guys.
This is what they'll try to do in part to alleviate some of that pressure, is try to establish the running game. Woody Marks, the carrier there.
And you see that very similar running style, so very high praise from Denver.
2nd down and 8. Stroud directing some traffic, wants to get Nico back his direction, and the pass incomplete. Well, they've gone with that rotation again at left guard between Juice Scruggs and Laken Tomlinson again this week. 4-man pressure from Denver. Stroud breaks for contain. He'll run up the middle, and he gets popped. Chris Abrams drained, and here comes the flag. during the timeout, Ron Torbert, our official, came on and said there was no contact to the head or neck area by Chris Abrams-Drain. The flag is taken off, which is the ability the officials have to do and take that penalty away. And so it's 4th down. Houston punts. Michael Bandy brought up from the practice squad, returning that punt after the 51-yard punt. He picks up 9. Quick screen. Breaking one tackle is Franklin, and Franklin navigates for positive yardage out near the 17-yard line. 2nd and 7 with Franklin in motion. Nix, backside pressure from Hunter, down the sideline, and it's intercepted. Kalen Bullock with the pick for Houston. His 2nd interception of the season. Drawing up a good one to get the football back. Enter Davis Mills at quarterback, and his first toss is high.
As the number 2 against a very aggressive defense, so important to ease him into this.
Pressure coming. Mills floats it down the sideline, dropping it into Nico Collins. When in doubt, find your number 1, and they find number 12 for 26.
Yeah, well, you get one-on-one on the outside working against Riley Moss. Let's just take a shot. And Davis Mills is going to be aggressive. When I say easing in, that's you having trust in your best receiver against their second corner. So that's just a good.
Chubb with some running room, and down he goes at the 16-yard line. 6th offensive lineman out there. They go jumbo again with Blake Fisher. And it's Chubb once more, and Chubb falls forward for the first down to the 15-yard line. Zach Allen with the tackle, but the Texans
can't have negative plays here.
There's Mills, hands to Chubb, and Chubb, that's a couple. 2nd and 7. Mills to the air, finds Collins inside the 5, lunging to the goal line down at the 1.
That's stealing right there. That's just a throw and catch on a slant route with 6 yards of coverage.
And Mills trying to quarterback sneak this one in, and he'll go nowhere. In fact, may have lost a yard back to the 2.
6 points is 6 points, no matter how you get it.
Well, that's now 4 plays inside the 5 and nothing to show for it. Here's a little bit of a flip on the sweep to Nico Collins. He slips down, but a flag down on the edge at the 5. Maybe
Holding.
Xavier Hutchinson.
Offense number 19.
It is.
10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
Certainly does here. 2nd and goal now as Woody Marks gets the carry, and Zach Allen. How many times already have we called Zach Allen's name? 3rd down and goal. Mills, pressure comes, in trouble, down he goes! Jonathan Cooper for the 7th time this season with a sack.
And if it's not there, you got 2 choices. You can throw it away or you can try and scramble. You don't want to try and force anything in and give up the opportunity for a field goal attempt. But boy, Jonathan Cooper just relentless, working through 2 guys to get
41-yard field goal try for Pee-Wee Fairbairn. And the kick by Fairbairn is good, and a 6-0 Houston lead with 7:11 remaining.
Besides last week against Dallas, it was 31st in defense in the NFL. You know, they've been notorious to have these slow starts and lulls throughout the course of the game.
R.J. Harvey out to the 30, and he's dropped there. Nix with pressure finds the open man, and room to rumble for Adam Troutman. Across midfield and nudging the ball near the 49 of Houston.
Zone should not have been avoided that much by the Texans defense.
Here's Nix on 1st down. Pocket collapsing, and he just spikes it in the dirt.
On how to play the position.
Toss play to Harvey, who gets the edge, and a little power at the end of the run with Kamari Lassiter.
You're going to take sacks in the NFL. That's something that's really difficult to coach out of a player.
3rd and 7. Nix to the sideline. There's Michael Bandy up off the practice squad and out of bounds with a 1st down at the 30-yard line, a pickup of 16. From the 30-yard line. Nix off play action, looking for the end zone, a jump ball, and it's batted away by Derek Stingley. One-hand volleyball spike to the turf. Look at this play from Stingley.
Yeah, we talk about the edge and generate with this Texans defense. They got some good guys behind them, too.
2nd and 10. Nix open down the sideline, just missed Evan Ingram. Oh, the former Jaguar, the former Giant. Play clock at 1. The snap comes to Nix. Backside pressure from Hunter. Floats it down the sideline. Looking for the pay dirt. It's Cortland Sutton. It's a touchdown. 30-yard connection. And the 4th touchdown of the year for Sutton ties it up.
Yeah, I don't know if Derek Stingley thought he had help over the top, but this is going to be just a little, it's a heck of a route by Cortland Sutton and a great throw, but that one looked a little out of sync to me. 33 points in the 4th quarter after for 3 quarters you couldn't get anything done right.
Braxton Berrios from the 3-yard line. On the return for the Texans, and Berrios across the 25. Mills off play action, but met beautifully. Hufanga was all over that play. Nowhere for Schultz. Mills on 2nd and 8. Floats it up to Collins, who is popped hard by Brandon Jones. And here comes flags on both sides of the field.
So this is the good thing, making sure that it was the call on the
Personal
field.
foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 22. 15-yard penalty is added to the end of the play.
From the I formation, Woody Marks back out there, but not able to find much real estate. John Franklin Myers on the tackle. As Mills to the air finds Christian Kirk, who's run out at the 35 by Jaquan McMillan. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Where he's got to block the defensive end, which is not an easy task.
Dime defense for the Broncos on 3rd down, and there's Dalton Schultz, and there's a 1st down to the 29-yard line. Riley Moss on the tackle, but a pickup of 6 moves the chain. Knoll in motion. On 1st down, Mills going through his progressions. Pressure comes, dumps it short, almost intercepted by Hufanga. Stepped in front of Woody Marks and nearly got the pick.
Just a really nice shot by the inside guys so far.
Draw play and Marks. John Franklin Myers was the first there, and then Q Robinson finished him off, but terrific penetration again. Mills looking, tight window, fits it in. Good grab by Nico Collins, but he's short of the 1st down at the 20. And Fairbairn just sneaks that one in. It is good. Feels like how a lawyer would say that field goal went through. As Bidet takes a knee. That came from above.
The only thing I can think of is it before you get that foot down, was it where your foot was on that last step?
Well, either way, they start from the 20, and now a 1st down as Bidet works his way to the 32. 4-man pressure. Steps up. Nix hit as he throws. It's a floater down the sideline. Caught by Franklin, but out of bounds.
And depending on what that situation is and what the time is and how many timeouts.
2nd and 10. They set up the screen, and Bidet is going nowhere. Henry Toto finishing him off at the 16-yard line, and now a timeout is used by the Texans before this 3rd and long.
Yeah, again, this is going to be a really challenging team, you know, to be able to run the screens on because of their athleticism and their speed. They've got great.
Nix will roll away from the heat. Looking to throw on the run, heaving it downfield, and that ball is going to be off the fingertips of Kamari Lassiter, looking for Troy Franklin.
Yeah, any body part just has to be behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, the planted heel was there on the right foot. Well, let's not take away from the hustle by Kamari Lassiter. He's had a really nice game here today.
Jeremy Crawshaw to punt it away for Denver. Take a little bit of a Denver.
Being evaluated for a concussion.
That's the whole right side of that offensive line, and Davis Mills has to step away from pressure on that side as he throws in the direction of Hutchinson. Incomplete.
Jumbo, how effective will the jumbo be the rest of the day?
2nd down and 10. Pressure from Zach Allen. On the run is Mills, and he throws incomplete. Woody Marks the intended receiver, but Zach Allen. 3rd and 10. Nico Collins on the screen, going nowhere. Chris Abrams drained with the tackle, and now a timeout, Denver.
I mean, if you've got him and you're going to block, right? You got to get your eyes on him. You should probably be going that way. I mean, you are out leveraged right away. And Jalen Noel is a guy that I would like to see get more opportunity on the field, especially with the football in his hand. But right there, if you want to do that.
Bandy, it hit him, bounced off Bandy, recovered by Houston at the 30-yard line.
So bad for a guy that's gotten elevated from the practice squad to get up. And if you can't get there, just get out of the way. And you were tracking it, and it was going to be hard. Can you bail at that point? You just got to finish it out. But just a little bit better judgment of how that ball is coming in to get yourself an opportunity to make a clean catch.
And on 1st down, Davis Mills to the sideline, and the catch made by Hutchinson. Clock continuing to run.
There's so many times during the course of the game that they just sputtered.
Mills to the air on the sideline. It's Collins. Collins breaking free. 1st down, but the clock running. Mills. Pressure coming up the middle, and he's sacked for the 4th time in the half. Dondre Tillman with his 2nd sack of the year.
But who is it again? It's John Franklin Myers. Watch this. He's the one that causes this. He's upfield to penetration. You got to step up. Nice job by Dondre Tillman wrapping back inside. Never get beyond the quarterback. There's not a worse place you can be as a pass rusher than beyond the quarterback. And as Dondre Tillman got beyond, he put his foot in the ground and spun back inside.
Well, John Franklin Myers only has... All right, Allison, bad news for Texans fans with C.J. Stroud not returning today as J.K. Dobbins trying to get things going. And Dobbins, a good run on 1st down of 9. Fairbairn's kick is good.
Living on the edge.
He is indeed. Type of 2007 against Miami. So Fairbairn has put his leg to work today. And from the 3-yard line, it's Tyler Bidet. And Bidet trying to find some room, diving to the 25-yard line. Allison Williams talked to both coaches. Allison.
Don't forget about that part.
2nd and 1, handoff to Prentice. Adam Prentice, the fullback, barrels forward for the 1st down. Nix steps up under pressure, and down he goes. At the 33-yard line, To'o and Anderson combining to get the sack.
Again, it's one of those.
2nd and 12. It's Dobbins trying to be patient as he picks his way up the middle to the 37. We saw Will Anderson. Nix to the air once more. Stingley and Sutton were tangled up at the 48-yard line, and the pass is incomplete. Crawshaw's punt, driving Noel back to the 8-yard line. And Noel looking for the edge. He got a block from Higgins, his former Cyclone teammate, tiptoeing up the sideline and out of bounds near midfield. Sturdad with the tackle to finally track him down. But we have talked about the big playability of Jalen Noel, and he shows it here. Gets to the edge. The block from longest punt return allowed by Denver this season of 45 yards. This is Nick Chubb breaking contact in the backfield. Gets positive yardage out to the 43. Go back to that punt return. Those Cyclones come from a pretty good basketball school at Iowa State. They learned screens as well there. Mills off play action. Throwing to the sideline. It's caught. Another Cyclone. Xavier Hutchinson with the catch and out of bounds at the Denver 24. Boy, some dinged up players for Houston today in this physical game. Chubb, bit of an opening. On 1st down, Nick Chubb picks up yardage to the 20, a pickup of 4. On 2nd and 6, Noel gets it on the wide receiver jet sweep, and he's down for a loss with Alex Singleton there to make the play. Mills over the middle, deflected off the hand of Dalton Schultz, and it's incomplete. Schultz trying to pull that one in from behind. Good snap and hold, and this time Fairbairn less dramatic with that field goal.
Let's not forget, this is the Denver Bronco team that scored 33 points in the fourth quarter to beat the Giants.
Here's R.J. Harvey. And Harvey able to step through a tackle, get out to the 32-yard line. From the 32 on first down, it's Dobbins up the middle and into the arms of Tommy Togiai. No gain on the play. Just one score and a 2-point conversion away from tying it up. On the wide receiver sweep and nowhere to go. I mean, an outstanding play by Derek Barnett before Troy Franklin could even start to turn it upfield.
Yeah, these guys are just so smart on what they're seeing pre-snap, right? You go inside, hey, nobody's blocking me. You're able to catch that jet sweep coming from the inside and be able to get back and make a play. You always want to know where he is. There's Jalen Petrie right here.
Four-man pressure, Nix, short toss. R.J. Harvey, nowhere to go after the catch. Down at the 31. Petrie, you mentioned him. Where was it? The end of the play, right on top of R.J. Harvey. Second 3 and out, pitched by that Texans defense today. Brashaw to punt it away. At the 18-yard line, Jalen Knoll had a 45-yard return his last time he touched it, trying to get to the edge this time, and he able to break away, and out at the 29 and a flag down. Long snapper Mitchell from Boney over there to drive him out of bounds. We'll wait and see about this flag.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 48 of the kicking team, laid it out of bounds. 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. Houston's ball, first and 10. Timeout on the field.
Collins in motion, and here's Woody Marks looking to get to that edge, and Marks with a good run on first down. Woody Marks out to midfield.
And he even brought it back last year, the costume.
We are so happy that Mom said just call him Woody. I can't tell you. And Mills, quick toss, and it's spiked to the turf. Nice play by Riley Moss against Nico Collins. Fourth down, and the punt team making their way out there for Houston.
Yeah, I mean, they're aggressive in the way they approach their coverage, and that's a great job by Riley Moss. Easy for him to see the delivery, to be able to break across, and he does not back down from it. He plays aggressive. It's not an easy thing to do, to be the opposite corner of a guy like Patrick Surtain. And I know it's a very good defense for the Houston Texans, but you're a very good offense too, or you think you are.
Here's J.K. Dobbins. There's an opening for Dobbins, and just his 8th carry of the day, and he's averaging over 5 yards a carry. If you're in Broncos gear at home right now, Scherfeld in motion, it's a blitz. The handoff is to Dobbins, who twists his way close to crowding that line on 3rd and 1. The turn and give to Dobbins, trying to drive that right side. It's going to be close. I'm not sure he got there. Sheldon Rankins. Denver was hoping to see somebody move up front, get a free first down. They didn't get it. Good punt. Knoll all the way back, and he'll watch that one bounce at the 16 and trickle out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So now Davis Mills pinned at his own end against an outstanding defense, and Chubb going nowhere. Met in the backfield, maybe falls forward for a yard as we go forward. Top two are on the wrong end of the score right now. Bottom two are on top in those standings as Mills missing Hutchinson wide. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for Houston. 3rd and 9. Mills, backside pressure, able to spin away, still in trouble, and throws to the sideline. It's caught by Kirk, but he's short of the first down at the 19.
That was on the left side, very much on the left side.
And now Townsend with Bandy and the fair catch at the 39-yard line.
I mean, that's a phenomenal job of that ability to pressure the quarterback without allowing escape lanes.
Nix to the air on first down and connects with Troy Franklin. And that'll be a first down into Houston territory. Nix to the sideline. And hit immediately is Franklin. Kamari Lassiter driving through him at the 45. Bo Nix with pressure coming. And Nix has to throw it away. The first note Sean Payton wrote in his Monday morning study. They'll bring pressure. Nix throws. It is caught and a first down.
Effort.
Pat Bryant, the rookie from Illinois. What a time for his first catch.
Necessary for the first down.
Nix will throw to the sideline. Catch is secured by Franklin. On second down, Dobbins trying to bounce to the outside. Big hit from Lassiter. That bought time for Alshire to get there and clean it up. It's very close to the first down with that extra effort to the 28. Houston swarm. They swarmed there. On the sweep, it's Franklin to the edge and a first down. Toe got there to close off that corner. He didn't get much more than he needed, but he got enough to move the chain. Nix looking with time, floats it alone on the sideline. Harvey will walk in for a Denver touchdown. He scored 3 last week. He's got his first today, and they'll go for 2 to tie it up.
Well, he's got to maneuver a route that's coming in, right? Here's Henry Hatoa.
Nix pumps, looking, floats it, caught. 2 more on the board. We're tied at 15. Troy Franklin with the grab. And the fourth quarter Broncos. Down a 2-point conversion. We're tied in this one at 15 apiece. Like Darryl said, they had him right where they wanted him. Braxton Berrios from the 5 for Houston. A little opening, and it closes quickly.
A couple of technique things there by the defense that caused those 8 points.
And on first down, Davis Mills short to Dalton Schultz, and Schultz out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It really does illustrate, though, Moose, to your point.
And on 2 plays right there, where just that fraction of a second can be the difference.
2nd and 5, it's Dalton Schultz with a first down for Houston.
Great job prepping during the week.
Off play action. Mills looking deep, looking for Nico Collins. Double coverage, and it's almost intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga had it in the hands, and as he hit the turf, he couldn't secure it. Here comes pressure, flags are down, and off the fingertips of Woody Marks, incomplete.
Wait, it looked like everybody got it.
By the offense, number 13 did not get set after the shift. That penalty has been declined. Result of the play is 3rd down.
Houston 1 for their last 11 on 3rd down. Mills over the middle, too tall for Christian Kirk, who was open at the Denver 35. McMillan and Hufanga out there in coverage. Tommy Townsend to punt with Michael Bandy back. Bandy at the 9. And Bandy down at the 20-yard line. 11-yard return for Bandy for Bo Nix and Denver. And on first down, J.K. Dobbins with the carry, and Alshire. 2nd and 8. Nix on the roll away from pressure, and Anderson. He'll throw on the run over the middle. Almost intercepted. Derek Stingley had it, and I think Pat Bryant actually knocked it away from Stingley.
It was all the way out to the left side of the field.
So it's 3rd and 8. Nix flushed again, throws low and incomplete. He wanted Evan Ingram, just the 2nd target of the day. 4th 3-and-out pitch today by the Texans defense. Crawshaw booted a 67-yarder earlier. Backpedaling to the 20 is Jalen Knoll. Knoll looking for the edge. A flag is down, and Knoll is out of bounds near the 27. Jonah Ellis chasing him out on the sidelines.
During the kick, holding by the kicking team, number 34. The 10-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. Houston's ball, 1st and 10. Timeout on the field.
But it's on him now to try to lead Houston to the 500 mark, and a good start to this drive, but a flag comes in late. Nick Chubb with a run of 10 yards, and the flag thrown will back Houston up.
Holding, offense number 19, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down.
Xavier Hutchinson with the hold. So now a draw play for Woody Marks. Marks fights out to the 39-yard line. 7-yard pickup as we go to Carissa Thompson for a game break. 2nd and 7 for the Texans. Mills. And upended before he can turn it upfield is Dalton Schultz. 3rd and a long 3. Mills under pressure. Checks it to Ogunbowale. And Ogunbowale not getting away from Hufanga.
And then what is it going to be once that ball is snapped?
Michael Bandy ranging to his right. That punt's going to bounce, roll inside the 5. Tremon Smith flips it over his shoulder, and it's down near the 1. Jalen Smith covers it up. Tremon Smith with the special teams play. No Will Anderson to start this possession. Nix chased by Daniil Hunter finds Troutman, and Petrie there to drive him to the turf near the 24. Aziz Al-Shire coming over to help out. Nix gets the snap, just a 3-man rush. Nix still pressured, throwing downfield for Cortland Sutton, who can't pull it in. And he's back out there now is Anderson. Nix steps up, sidearm toss, incomplete. Cortland Sutton.
Wow. My goodness.
Uncorked another. 67 earlier. This one will bounce at the 6 and go into the end zone for the touchback. Mills off the play fake on the roll. He's just going to tuck it and run, and Davis Mills slides down at the 26-yard line.
118,
On 2nd down, not much there for Nick Chubb. For the confrontation with referee Brad Allen at the end of that Giants game. 3rd and 3. Mills throws, batted down at the line. The pass is incomplete, and Zach Allen, who went off dinged up earlier, back out there, and he swats it down. 4th down, and the punt team back out for Houston.
I mean, watch how many guys have a chance to bat this ball. They're all reading the eyes. Look at Zach Allen's moving over. He's the one who actually gets it. John Franklin Myers is there. If they don't... Anything you can do, I can do better.
Townsend bouncing at the 8 and into the end zone for the touchback.
If an offense is out there, you're going to have to play really clean football.
Nix on 1st down, swing to Harvey on the edge, breaks the Petrie tackle, and Harvey gets positive yardage to the 23-yard line. And a check to Harvey again on the edge. 1st down, the rookie out to the 35. Just gets the snap, play action. Nix throws it short, and Aziz Al-Shire plowing through J.K. Dobbins.
That's what you got to have a conversation with your quarterback. I'm going to chip and help out here, but you got to help me out. You can't throw me the check down when Aziz Al-Shire is coming up at 100 miles an hour to make the tackle.
Matt Burke couldn't say enough good things about his linebacker. 2nd and 12. Dobbins. And not much there on that right side. Daniil Hunter. Nix, 4-man pressure. Over the middle, complete, and a 1st down. Trying to get Will Lutz into range. Going this direction in pregame, he hit from 63. 1st down and 10. Nix on the keep, and he stumbles down after about a yard on the play. 2nd down and 8. Nix. Pressure up the middle, he's flushed. On the run, and Nix will just throw this one away. Harvey in motion into the backfield on 3rd down. They bring pressure. Nix on the run, throws across his body for Ingram, incomplete. Oh, the heat was on from E.J. Speed, among others. So now Crawshaw to punt with Jalen Knoll, the deep man. Hangs it up, Knoll waving for the fair catch, and he'll make it at the 13-yard line.
Really strange at the end of that last Denver possession. Don't understand why there wasn't more aggressive to get to the 45.
Here's Mills to the sideline, looking for Christian Kirk. Williams and Mike Pereira here in Houston. A tie game. Davis Mills on in relief of the injured C.J. Stroud.
To get down the field for Will Lutz.
4-man pressure on 3rd and 6. Mills in trouble, hit as he throws incomplete. And now Denver, with a minute to go, is going to get the football back.
But Zach Allen, what a day today.
Bandy backing up. Muffed one earlier, fields this cleanly at the 28. And Bandy out across the 35. And can Denver win another game in the fourth quarter? They start it with Harvey on the edge. Harvey out of bounds at the 39-yard line. He picks up 3. Nix. Pressure comes, he runs. There's room to run. Look at the real estate for Bo Nix and out of bounds at the Houston 36. Giant play for Nix for 25.
Well, you're going to come out and you're going to go this way, so guess what that means? The defense is all running that way. Look at.
On first down, Dobbins, patient run, and space now. Picks up 9 and a timeout.
Through demonstrated ability. They just keep doing this in the fourth quarter.
2nd and 1. Dobbins again, the jump cut and the plow forward. That's a first down and a timeout used by D'Amico Ryans. And Bo Nix on the run. Bo Nix down with another scramble of nearly 10 yards for the win for the Broncos. And the kick is good. And the fourth quarter magic remains for Denver. 18-15. Denver with the winner.
The field goal is good. That's the end of the game.
The field goal is good. The penalty was against Houston. It is declined, and Will Lutz wins it. 11